My GGD sounds like this. But probably yours sounds like this. Hi, you're here. So I love sounds of GGD libraries, but every single YouTuber uses this library sound, so I'm really jaded with their sound. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how I differentiate GGD sounds from others. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so first thing first, so I have to talk about what makes GGD sounds great. So in my opinion, their mid-range sounds really great, so it sounds really awesome or differentiate from other libraries. So for example, I love Superior Drama 3 from Toontrack, but also I love GGD. But Superior Drum 3 or other kind of metal expansion libraries such as Progressive Foundries or other kind of forgot Death and Darkness or something like that, they have a really kind of great sound. However, they don't have this mid-range. So this mid-range is really iconic. But at the same time, this is really iconic. So because of that reason, this is so apparent when I listen to some music on YouTube. So I'm going to use one-shot samples. They are free ones. Then so kick is the metal kick drum. This is free, of course. Then snare is audio, floor, and tom is they are from the metal kick drum sound. Yes, they are all free ones. So that if you don't have these ones, yeah, you should download them. They are really great one-shot samples. Well, actually, they are not one-shots. Sorry, I forgot to say. So they are not one-shots. They are multi-layered, velocity-layered samples. Then, so if you write some really dynamic drum phrases or something, then so you can use a multi-layered samples on your drum track. Then so you don't have to be careful about some velocity layers or something. Yeah, it's very great. So yeah, okay. Then so I use these samples to enhance this GGD sounds. Okay, so let me talk about the kick. Yes, kick has really punchy mid-range and low end, but they don't have phasey high end, which I really like. So I always use this type of sounding kick to enhance high end. So I really love kind of some softer sounding kick sound. Yeah, that's why I use this kick sound. Okay, let's listen to the kick in solo. But if I mute this one-shot sample, it's kind of really too punchy or too clicky. Okay, let's listen to it. Actually, I really love this sub sound from GGD. So then I wanted to preserve this sound. So then I add that one-shot samples onto this kick sound. Then so we got this. So this savvy and high end is really creaky sounding kick sound. So this is really my favorite kick sound. Then so, but it is really easy to make. Yeah. Then next one is snare. So yeah. So as I said earlier, snare has tons of mid-range in close mic. Okay, let's listen to it in solo. Yes, this mid-range is really awesome, but so it doesn't have enough high end, I think. So I want to feel more punchy high end or a little bit clicky high end from here. Then so I added samples from audio. Yeah, this is really my favorite. So yeah, I use this one in my free plugin mixing video tutorial series. So if you haven't checked it, yeah, please check that series. I think this is really informative. Yeah. Anyway, then so I use this one and this one at the same time. Okay, let's listen to it without using one-shot sample and in solo like this. Probably you guys have made this type of sound by using GGD, but so it doesn't have enough high end in close mic. Then so I add this over one shot sample onto this kick snare sound. Yeah, and also it has some mid-range and some airy vibe on here. Then this is what I like. So then I use this one shot sample onto snare. Okay, let's move on to the cymbals. So as for cymbals, I think that they sound really bright, but unfortunately, I don't feel rich mid-range from room mics. So okay, let's listen to the room mic in solo. I want to hear more sounding cymbals from room sound, but they don't have this sound. Then, in order to preserve also, in order to compensate that core or mid-range, I used I add other center track then which has a frequency shifter or pitch shifter. Then so I shifted the pitch of cymbals a little bit lower. Then sounds like this. Okay, actual room is sounds like this. Yeah, it sounds so different. So then I add this room sound. Then sounds like this. Okay, I'm going to lower the pitch shifted room sound. Then so please hear the difference between them. Okay, let's go. In my opinion, I don't feel any artifact from here, so that's why I use this technique onto this room mic or shifted room mic. Well, anyway, yeah, so it's so great. So if the room mic sound doesn't have enough mid-range, so then you can use a pitch shifter or a frequency shifter. Actually, I used I forgot. M frequency shifter. This is free one. Yes, this is so great. Yeah, so if you don't have enough money or to buy some fancy stuff, it doesn't matter. You don't have to pay tons of money to get great sound. Yeah, good. That's all. So as I said earlier, I love GGD libraries, especially Modern and Massive is my favorite because their room sound, especially snare, is so great. So this is really awesome. So if you have a GGD Modern and Massive, then if you use some libraries, then you should sample that room snare sound. Yes, that room snare sound is fucking great. You should use that sound on other libraries such as Superior Drama 3 or something. Actually, I use that snare sound, a snare room sound on their snare close mic sound, so to enhance that mid-range. So their mid-range is really great. So I can't make that mid-range without using their libraries. So then if you have GGD libraries, but if you don't really like their GGD library sounds in a vacuum, you should sample their library. Then you should use their sound as a one-shot samples. Okay, that's all. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe and smash the like button. Then please share my videos on every social media you use. Then until next time, bye bye.